Hello, guys. Hope you are doing well. This is TJ, and you're listening to Beyond the Ring podcast. And today we are going to do the review of MLW Fusion, the season finale episode. This show was a pretty average episode, I will say, because the show, the this show was actually hyped up like hell. They were hyping up for many weeks that Myron Reed versus Leo Rush matchup for the World Middleweight Championship, and I was actually interested to see how this match will go on and how they will put over this match. The next season we will get is on July 10th at Philadelphia, and they are planning to get back their fans to that 2300 arena. So I'm actually very excited to see, and they actually fueled up for some questions for next season as well, which we will get in next season only. So the show opened with actually the promo of Leo Rush and Reed, which they had put on the YouTube channel. It was a quick little video package, which was kind of good to hype up that main event for Myron Reed and Rush 2 for the middleweight championship. And then we got to the first matchup, which was Gringo Loco versus Laredo Kid, and this was a pretty average matchup, I would say. The opening we saw some quick high fly and drags from both of the wrestlers, and then we saw Gringo Loco actually trying to match up with his speed and athleticism of Laredo Kid, which was very good. And yeah, actually had a moment where Gringo Loco actually done a tope suicida to Laredo Kid. That good that looked good actually. And the reason I am saying this is because it's very difficult to do these stuff, and for a guy like Gringo Loco, for a powerhouse wrestler, like moving and doing hurricane runners and all. And I appreciate these wrestlers who does this thing, and it's not simple. So that was a main highlight of this match. Not nothing much to say about this match actually. The finish of the match, we saw Gringo and Laredo actually going to the top rope, and they the uh, hit with a Spanish fly, and then Laredo actually kicks him in the head, and he gets a 3 count. Uh, and I would say this was a pretty average opener. The next up, we got a quick little reminder by MLW that Sunny Nadiranta was abducted by a masked man last week, and we are going to find out who it was and all. So that was some interesting thing. We will get into it, and then after that, we got a promo of Alexander Hammerstone, who is actually being challenging for that heavyweight championship, which is held by Jacob Fatu. And actually Jacob. Hammerstone was kind of telling that Jose Samuel should be standing out of this business, because as I know, he was saying Jacob Fatu is very confident. He can come to this match and all. He can make up for this match. But you are what you are protecting him. I don't know. You should get out of this business and all. So it was kind of Alexander Hammerstone reminding and challenging again for that World Heavyweight Championship. In my opinion, this would be a very interesting matchup to see. Both are powerhouse wrestlers, and Jacob Fatu is like very dominant champion, and he has been champion for almost 2 years. Don't know. Actually, this season we didn't. This season is over. We When we get to the next season on July 10th, we will see some next challenger and all. Who knows that this next challenger and all after. In my opinion, Alexander Armstrong, I don't think so he would be winning for that championship. Jacob Fatu will continue with his reign of terror. So this was a nice little promo by Alexander Hammerstone, keeping the storyline going. Then we get to Alicia Tood. Actually, she confirms two things that MLW is announcing Battle Riot, a 40-man battle royal. Whoever wins will get a chance for that World Heavyweight Championship, Jacob Fatu. And then we also got Von Erich promo that he's Marshall Von Erich is also coming for Filthy Tom Lawler for uh, to avenge his turn on him. So that's a pretty so many beans that's being spilled in this episode for next season. So that's good. That's what was good in this show actually. And then we go to the Von Erich's brother who were in the Hawaii, and they talks about Ross actually talk about the experience with KG Muto, and Marshall actually challenges again. Actually, he's nursing that injury, and he's getting ready to focus on and challenge Filthy Tom Lawler again for what he did to finally settle that thing. And then we get to the second match, which was Richard Holiday versus Ariel Dominicus. And Richard Holiday is a Caribbean champion, and he's a very pretty good wrestler as I've seen his matches. And so let's get into this match. But this was kind of a squash match actually. He actually tried to out wrestle this guy called Ariel Dominicus. Was so small when we look aside Richard Holiday, and Ariel tries this to fight back with some run-ins and some drop kicks, but he was unable. He runs into a flapjack like suplex by Richard Holiday. He hits flapjack suplex, also called 2008, and he picks up the victory. That matchup, the second matchup, was just to fuel up uh, Richard Holiday uh, for the next season they go. Maybe new challenger will be coming, and there was also a news by Alicia Atout that the committee is also looking to sign some international wrestlers. So it's a very MLW is very getting excited. They are dead serious. AW, NXT, WWE, they are doing their own things, special things. So MLW is like they are not like left out, and they are getting interesting actually. And it's one of the show that I like very much. So let's see what's the next season is gonna hold. And then we get to a top 10 Pro Wrestling Illustrator ranking, and the top 10, the 10th rank was Rocky Romero, ninth was Ross Von Erich and Calvin Tangman on 8th, Myron Reed on 7th, the 6th was Mil Miratus. Mil Miratus actually defeated Alexander Hammerstone 2 weeks ago, and then we got Richard Holiday on 5th and Matt Kruger on 4th, and the third was Leo Rush, the middleweight champion. Second was Tom Lawler, the 2020 Opera Cup winner, and the first was Alexander Hammerstone, who's the MLW openweight champion, and and the and actually. He is the one who is challenging for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship as well, Jacob Fatu, and they actually sold this hype for that Myron Reed versus Leo Rush. And again, the whole show they were hyping for this main event. I was very intrigued to see how this match will be. And then we finally got to the third and the final and the main event, that was for the MLW middleweight title match. That was Leo Rush versus Myron Reed. I was expecting more of them, more of some good things in this match, but this match. So this match actually started off with some circling around, then a collar elbow tie up, and then we saw some drop kick attempts, quick reversals, arm drag, and all. So the first 4 minutes of this match was showing us that they know well, they know each other very well. That was a nice little kind of story. And this was the first 4 minutes of this match I was actually very interested to see. And after that, after 4 minutes or so, this match kind of took a backseat. There were this match actually, and then I felt like this match was kind of going long because there were some moments where the match was out of pace, and they were just dragging around. We saw Rush actually trying to hurt his lower back. He was squeezing around, and this was a time when the match was very out of air. Actually, they were just Rush was actually just squeezing, hurting his lower back. And he actually does a actually standing moonsault onto his back, and he was just controlling his lower back. He was controlling his chin by chin lock, and then though I was hoping for Leo Rush to retain this championship, but Myron Reed has a lot going for it because he had such that babyface reaction. Commentators were actually telling a story as well that uh, his friends are also there in the back who is watching this match. So they told a good story actually. But in the wrestling aspect, this match was not that very good, I would say. The way they hyped up this matchup was not at that level. And considering this was the finale episode and this was the closing moment of this season, so that was a kind of actually was not very good, I would say. And the finish of this match, we saw Reed trying to hit the flying cutter over the top rope, but Rush actually counters it to the poison run onto the floor. And then we got Rush trying to hit the final hour, and he gets it. He gets it right, but he only gets a 2 count. And then I was kind of sure that this the Reed's moment, and he's gonna take up the victory. And I thought Rush was gonna maintain or retain his title, but it was not. I am not very into Myron Reed's character, even though he is very he had that baby face kind of reaction and all. That story was going on, but I don't know, I was not into that character that much. But still, this was a very good cruiserweight kind of match, I would say. Rush actually performed it well as usual. um, I actually also wanted to tell you that the promo skills of Rush was very good. It was better than Reed, I would say. So I'm actually very curious to see, actually interested to see how Reed would justify that middleweight championship from now on, as he had taken up the victory by hitting that springboard 450 splash. Uh, so this was the episode of MLW Fusion, the season finale. I had not expected that it was not is not very good actually. I was expecting more of it. The main event, actually very expected from the main event, but and the Richard Holiday match, I was expecting some better opponents uh, than than the Ariel Dominguez. But nevertheless, we had some questions actually for next season, because we last the show ended with Serena Del Renta, actually that masked man was getting her into the room by the masked man, and it was Dario Cuto, the Lucha Underground promoter, booker, whatever you wanna say. And he says that he's not gonna. He would have forgiven Selena Del Renta. She was given responsibility to promote this group, but she has not done that, and now she will face something different. She's gonna pay for that. He says. And then he says he also, this was a good thing, that he said that he's also creating a new building a new temple, he say. And he said that the people would have to sacrifice actually for him. And this the promo actually ended with this. So many questions to answer, and hopefully we get when we get to the next season, we would get that when they come on July 10th at Philadelphia. Hopefully fans will come back, as they say. So pretty great setup for the next season. So very interested to see how it will go. I will be doing MLW Fusion. I will not be doing now any MLW Fusion, as season finale is over. So so that was it, guys. A quick review of MLW Fusion, which is a pretty average episode. Uh, I would say that you can watch the main event if you want, uh, because it was hyped like hell. So you can watch it, but you can definitely miss out the two matchups before. So hopefully we'll get a bang of a new season next when they come at July 10. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Tell us your thoughts on the episode actually, and tell us what you would like to improve on me in the podcast. And until then, stay energetic, be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.